Shania Rawson, 25 years old, Rotorua. Local woman will know this forest well. And a third place here at this race last year, so.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, she is a local here. She does a lot of coaching, trains on the BMX track a lot. You definitely see her the rest of Crankworx in the speed and style. Looking good so far. Carries a ton of speed down there.
Really aggressive.
Yeah.
Pumping the ground there, working hard.
Any of the sounds you hear is just her seat buzzing.
Yeah.
Helps to take that outside, doesn't do those jumps, but 1.5 up on that first split.
So, can she maintain this? Going around those jumps though, how much time will that cost her? But 1.5 seconds up, it's a fair margin. Pedaling through there as well, plenty of energy. Can she keep this intensity all the way down? Balance nicely through the rut.
Yeah, and it definitely, Shania is one of the kind of smaller riders out here, allows her to kind of stay deeper in the bike, which also means that she has to commit to a lot of these lines, you know, diving into the ruts and things like that.
Oh, and she's extended then. Look at that, 2.1 into the green now. Whoa.
Yeah, she's...
Some good time being made there if you're prepared to really let it roll.
For sure. I mean, she's technically so good. I mean, that right there is definitely getting this high line as well, staying out of that mud, but you have to carry enough speed down that steep bit to even have the speed to get up high on that next section. So Shania showing us how to ride this forest.
Yeah, she definitely is. Looking like she's going to beat that time of Sasha Ernest. Still a little way to go though. Heads now into this last real steep section. Comes in there with pace right round the outside as well.
So fast.
Wow, that was quick into there. Surely she's going to extend, I would say, looking at that. And she does, nearly 6 seconds up now. So this is a massive run from Shania Rawson. Gonna put real pressure on the 3 women left at the top with this one.
That's gotta feel good to put down just a good solid run. Hometown. Hear people shouting your name all the way down the run.
Yeah. Look at that flying over the top.
So good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, surely going to go fastest by some margin there. That 3:41 is going to come tumbling down by Sasha Ernest. She's about to get beat, I think. Just running the holy line through there, the main line through those last couple of turns. Goes around that finish line jump, though. That's going to cost her a second. But goes fastest, still 6 seconds into the green. 3:34 the time to beat. Shania Rawson now leading in Rotorua. From Queenstown, just 21 years old. Riding for Cube now, Jess Blewitt then. Just secured her 4th national downhill title, elite in a row. Last year's winner here. And great to see it, you know, Jess again free from injury. All that success coming with injuries over the last few years that have definitely slowed her down a bit.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, you see some of that cloud cover coming over.
Up by 2.5 at split 1 then, so showing us her class here.
These jumps, so we know that Jess will be doing these big jumps.
Oh.
Saw her at Red Bull Hardline in Wales last year.
Some speed there, she went so deep through there.
Easy over it.
Yeah. Picking up, pumping everywhere. Surely extended as well, I would say. Nice and clean through those ruts.
Classic Kiwi with no gloves.
Of course. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's good to see her on this Cube team. It's definitely an interesting one when you switch teams. You don't really know where you are. Been on that GT team for a while.
4.8 now, so pulling another 2.3 in that second sector.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's right. Good to see a new team, new motivation perhaps, Elliot.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's always good to switch things up, you know. Catches the brakes there a little bit. You saw her kind of hop out there, get a little bit slowed down in that rut, but pedals through there, which is good. Get her back up to speed.
Oh. Comes into that rut late. Amazing what we've seen Jess Blewitt, Red Bull Hardline, the Welsh version of the last couple of years. Actually a broken ankle there last year in practice. Didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
But it's definitely looking like she would do a complete run of the course there. Quick into this last sector then.
I mean,
whistling down here between the stumps.
You watch Jess, and she's just got this incredibly high average speed everywhere. It's not just one section, it's kind of everything that she's doing. But losing a little bit of time there, but I think that she'll have a little bit of a cushion to play with. We definitely saw Shania have an amazing bottom section. Taking that outside line here. Ending the brakes.
Still looking good, but the momentum actually with Shania Rawson on this bottom section. So Blewitt, less time to play with perhaps than she thinks. Oh, but fast around those last couple of turns. She'll send this big finish line jump. Blewitt comes across the line, goes fastest. New leader, 4.8 into the green then. Jess Blewitt nearly 5 seconds up on Shania Rawson. That's a huge run.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
into the hot seat and at number 1 spot. Will Eliana Hulsebosch be able to upset Jess Blewitt and Shania Rawson? How is it going to stack up?
I love listening to riders talk about this minuscule runs and lines.
Makes all the difference, right? The number 1 qualifier then. On a track, just 16 years old, this woman. Eliana Hulsebosch. An incredible qualifying run from her, taking down Jess Blewitt amongst others.
Yeah, I mean, this Union team was just on fire here. Ellie qualifying first, almost tripling out of the woods. First time we've seen that. Lockie Stevens-McNabb qualifying second. New
She's
bike
up by
this
4.5 seconds at split 1. That's insane.
Ellie is just... I told you in the pre-show that Ellie is just on fire. Look how much power she has on the pedal.
Deciding to go around those jumps, but pedaling all the way around those jumps.
Everywhere.
She keep this up, this intensity, all the way at the bottom. Just 16 years old. It's amazing to see her. We're seeing, you know, the future.
Yeah,
absolutely
this is crazy.
This new wave of New Zealand women that are coming through. Already going to be making their presence felt right on the edge there as well. Look how aggressive she is, Ellie.
Yeah, just so much body English.
Yeah.
Letting the bike slide.
Loses a bit, but still nearly 4 seconds into the green then.
Yeah, just a big transition to go from that really fast section to the technical bit. You have to get back on the brakes. Go through there, pedaling everywhere, a little bit wild.
Oh, back end getting switches. She can't make, you know, Jess was super smooth.
Yeah, and that's going to cost her, actually. That section, and there's a little bit of an uphill right after that.
That's right, it's pretty flat for a mistake like that. Hard to get the momentum again. Won the last round of the NZ Nationals in the junior category, but it was at time was good enough actually to see her take the overall. That's how fast she is.
Really nicely there, avoiding all of the holes, hopping over stuff. Different lines we've seen.
I'm going to look at this next split with great interest because there was a mistake in there. And we know that Blewitt was so quick down here then. But she's green again, nearly 4.9 now. Massive advantage, nearly 5 seconds up, Elliot.
We're seeing her take lines that nobody else has, avoiding a lot of the holes, you know, going low in berms, kind of weaving around, and that's going to allow her to take... It's going to keep the bumps from robbing her speed. And look at that entry speed.
Pace that she came in there as well, perfect.
Wow.
Look at the speed of her through there. Right on the edge of the track here.
Again, avoiding the holes.
Yeah, where it's all soft and beaten up. Oh!
Inside.
Big slide into the last couple of turns. Didn't look like it cost her too much momentum. Goes for this big finish line jump. Here she comes across the line. Hulsebosch takes the win by nearly 6 seconds then. With RockShox Taniwha Downhill going to this young woman, incredible run. The fastest qualifier, fastest final. That's a name we're going to see a lot more of.
Congratulations, Ellie.